Well, welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake, and we're back with another Tabletop Tuesday. And in our rotational of the games that we currently have that are Solitaire, we are back playing the War of 1812. We have never won this, so we're going to see if it changes today. The British always seem to win. So anyway, I think I'm just going to forego the use of the tweezers that I've been using and just use my hands. Okay, first turn number 1. Make sure I got this set up correctly. Okay, resource points. We have a 5. So we're starting off good. We got 3 actions that we can take. And for a review, our job is to take Montreal, York, and well, that's it. And get control of the lakes. So let's do the northeast front first. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we'll do the northeast front first. So that will be 3 resource. We'll use 1 resource point. And let's see here. 3 to 6. 4. Attacker wins. We advance. Let's see if we can get this lakes controlled. We'll do that next. So that's a 50-50. Oh, and attacker wins. Well, we're starting off hot. So we got 1 more resource point to go. Let's go ahead and hit St. Lawrence. That's a -1 on the die roll because of the fort. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Attacker still wins. Yay. All right. Now it's time to see what the British are going to do. They got a 1, and we are on an odd turn. Defend Lower Canada. Attack the American front markers on the northeast and the St. Lawrence. Oh, that's funny. They can push us back. That's okay. Cracks me up. Now, if we control the lake here, I just want to double check something, because if somebody controls the lakes, I want to see. Let's see here. Where is the lakes? Controlling the lakes. Must be on page 1. There are 3 lakes shown. Yes, chart used by the American Navy. It has no bearing on. I can't remember. So we got to find it first here. Resolving ship attacks. A die roll of 1 if the attacker wins. Flip the marker to the opposite side. Okay. Attacks on ships on an opponent-controlled lake result in a lake control to the attacker or no results. All right. Don't think die roll. Nope. I guess there is nothing. It's just the forts for this. 1942 does it a little bit different. All right. Attack here on the St. Lawrence. And they push us back. Attack here on the northeast front. 2. No. Failed attack. Turn 2. See how many resource points we get. And we get 6. So we get 3 again. All right. Well, we'll take that. Okay. Let's. This is. Oh yeah, they got plenty because we got the fort. So, all right, we'll attack there. It's a -1 again. 6. We win. Pushing him back. That's not a fort. This is a fort. Let's get control of Lake Ontario. That's first one. 5. Yes. Oh, well, I can't can't complain about our rolls up to this point. Okay, and let's go to the Niagara fronts. So we can get, because we don't, if they get control of two of these, we automatically lose. So last one, we'll attack on the Niagara fronts. 4. -1 is still 3, and we advance. Okay, perfect. Now we find out what the British are going to do. The pauses are for me to take a sip of coffee, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. So, British, 6. We are on an even turn. Other fronts, Chesapeake Gulf, reduced American regulars by 1 player's choice. If it was turn 17, peace occurs. The game ends immediately. Okay, so they got nothing. So we go to turn 3 now. 4. 4 is 2 resource points. So let's see. Well, let's attack here. That's a -1. And 4. 4 -1 is 3. We win that one. And now we got 1 more resource point. Oh, let's go for the control of the lake. What the hell? 6, yes. Well, today is my lucky day up to this point. We shall wait and see. We've spent our 2 resource points. Now it's British turn. They got a 4. All turns, British regulars flip over 2 British front markers to regulars, if not flipped already. All right. Well, we're going to flip that one because that's not a fort. We can take the -1. That is not a fort, so we'll flip that one. So there we go. Next turn, turn 4. 3 is 2 more resource points. Okay, what can we do? We got all the lakes controlled. Let's go ahead and, oh, let's attack here. It's a -1. And we win again. 6. Pushing him back. And is that cumulative? No. Okay. Let's attack the northeast front with our second one. 5. -1 is 4. And it gets flipped over if we defeat it. The Americans are doing well up to this point. All right. So, British turn. Even turn. 1. Attack American front markers on the northwest and Niagara fronts. Okay. First attack is on the northwest front. 6. Moves us back. And Niagara front next. 4 -1 is still 3. He wins. Moves back. All right. End of turn 4. All right. Let's go to turn 5 here. And let's see what we get. We got a 3. So we have 2 resource points. So let's see. Let's attack that one. Northwest front. 6. Oh, overwhelming win. Okay. Because there are no forts here. And okay, -1. Let's attack here. 2. Failed attack. All right. British turn. Odd. 1. Odd turns. Attack the Americans on the northeast and St. Louis fronts. All right. These 2 right here, that's what they're going to attack. We'll attack the northeast front first. 6. Easy win. And here, that's a -1 because it's a fort. 5 -1 is 4, and they still win. Now, problem is that's -2 die roll. So there's turn 5. Let's go to turn 6 here. 2. We get 1 resource point. Well, Let's attack here. Have to attack there because we don't want them in case they attack there. So 4. It's not a -1, so we win. We move. That's our 1 resource point. Now, even turn for the British, they get a 6. Even turns, other fronts. Reduced American regulars by 1, player's choice. Well, we don't have any regulars. So we'll move on to turn 7. 4. We get 2 resource points. Yeah, it's a -2. I think it's better if I attack here. Let's attack on the northwest. Attack on the northwest front. 3. That's a win. And let's attack. This is a -1. That's a -2. Okay, it's -1, so it doesn't really matter. Let's northeast. -1. That failed with a 1. So yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. It's 4. Flip over to British to regulars. Well, we're going to flip this one. It makes more sense. And it doesn't matter. Flip that. So turn 8. Now this is going to be a -2. That's still -1, -2, but we need to, let's see, well, first off, let's see resource points. We get 1 resource point. Okay, what are we going to attack? Well, let's attack the Niagara front here. So that's a -1 for that fort. 5 -1, we win, we move on. All right. See, 5 -2, we would have won there with a 5 or 6. So we should have attacked there. British 4. Oh my goodness. Flip it over. Well, we can only flip 1 over. Okay, British. We've been hammering the British so bad they have now brought in regulars to fight against us. 9. All right. 4 is 2 resource points. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and attack Niagara front. And 5 -1 is still 4. He loses and we advance. And okay, let's go ahead and attack here. 6, yes. -2 is 4, and 4 still wins. And we flip him over and move north. All right, now the British turn for odd. They got a 1. Attack the Americans in the northeastern St. Lawrence. Oh, big battle going on here. All right. No fort. First attack here. 3, and they win. Attack here, except for it's a -1 die roll. 1. Failed attack. All right, turn 10. Since this game moves along fairly quickly, what we'll end up doing is, I think, per episode on the War of 1812 and the Pacific 1942, we're going to play 2 per episode. Okay. Let's see how many we get. 1. All right, we get 1. Oh boy. All right. Let's attack there. No, let's attack northeast. 3 -1 is 2. Attack fails. All right, let's go to the British. 4. Well, this one, man, they're getting a lot of 4s. The British are bringing in their regulars. They want to make sure. Now I can add these to the die roll. Well, we'll go to turn 11. Okay, let's go ahead and see how many resource points we get. 1 resource point again. Okay, that's okay. Well, we have to, I'm going to attack here again. -1 on the die roll. 5 minus 1 is 4, and we still advance. Flip him over, and we advance to Lecoli. All right, now the British turn 11, 1. Wow, and we're an even turn. They're going to attack up here. So we'll attack here. No die change. An easy win for the British. And not a fort. Attacks here. 3. Easy win. Pushes me back. All right, turn 12. All right, let's see if we can get some more resource points than just 1. 6, yes. 3 resource points. All right, let's attack here. And that's a -1. We'll attack there first. Failed. Let's attack there again. Failed. Well, big front. 5 minus 1 for the fort is 4. We finally succeeded after hammering him. Okay, now we got the British even turn. 3. Well, something different, and we are an even turn. If the British control Lake Ontario, which they do not, retreat the American front marker 1, otherwise attack the American ships on Lake Ontario. All right. He's got to attack the ship. And a 6. Oh, easy win. British control. All right. Turn 13. We get 1. Okay. Let's attack St. Lawrence. 1, 2. Failed attack. British turn. Odd. 1. Odd turns. Attack on the north. These fronts again. Okay. First here, except for we get a -1 here. 5 minus 1 is still 4, and they easily win. And that's a -1 also. 3 minus 1 is 2. Attack fails. Let's go to 14. 6. We get 3 resource points. All right. Let's attack St. Lawrence. Yes, St. Lawrence -1. 4 minus 1 is 3. That's a win. And we move along. Let's attack him again. 4, no change, pushing him back. And let's -1. We'll attack the northeast front, which is a -1. Oh, failed attack. All right, we got an even turn for the British. Other fronts. We reduce American regulars by 1. We don't have any regulars in, so we're not reducing it by 1. I'm still wondering whether I should use these, but we're really not pushing far enough. So turn 15. 5, which is 3 resource points again. All right, let's push on the York here. -1 attack here. Come on, 5, yes. Moving along. And no fort. We're going to attack here, Niagara front. 6, easy win. 6 minus 1 is 5, and that's a win. All right, now we're getting close to pushing them back into York. We got 1 more to use. Okay, let's attack St. Lawrence. No, let's attack the British control here. And I can't see it, and that's no effect. All right, British turn, odd 4. We flip those over. Let's see. let's flip that one. That's a fort. That's a fort. It's not a fort. All right. Turn 16. 4. We get 2 resource points. All right. We're going to attack the St. Lawrence, push him back into Montreal. We hope. 2. Failed attack. Let's attack him again. Failed attack. Wow. Not good. All right, British even turn. They got a 4. Okay, we flip over the markers. 2. All right, right there. And right here. Okay. All right, turn 17. Odd turn, and we got 1 resource point. Well, let's attack here. 6. Got control back. Now, to even have a chance, we gotta capture these towns. So that's what we're going to concentrate on. These 3 areas here, so we can push them back to York and push them back to Montreal, we hope. All right, so let's go ahead and turn 18. And 4, we get 2. Let's attack here. 5, we win, move him. All right, that's a -3. Let's see, 6 -3 is 3. Have to roll a 6. All right. All right, let's do this attack in Niagara, York, -1. 4, -1, flip them over. Yes. Push them back here, here. British turn 18 even. 6. Even turns. Oh, turn 7. Oh, crap. Peace occur. The game end immediately. Oh, crap. Well, there you go. Now we figure out our victory points. All right, we didn't capture Montreal, didn't capture York. We get 1 victory point for each town. Advance along each front based on the furthest town the American marker. Do I count this one? Other than and the starting towns. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's peace, so 12, and then 12, and 2 is 4. Let's see, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So if peace had not occurred, well, and nothing else had changed, let's look to see. We got 15. Let's see. Draw. Okay, the historical result. All right. Well, there you go. We ended up with a draw. Well, peace occurred. So let's go back to the British control here. Get the American control. American control. Yeah, let's see here. All right. This front. Okay. Well, that was a draw. That's better than I've done. I don't think I've ever got a draw. I think normally I lose. So, all right. First thing we're going to do, let's see how many resource points we get. Turn 1. 1 resource point. We'll have to attack here. Northeast front. And didn't look like it was going to be any good. No, failed attack. Crap. This could end really fast. 2. And an odd turn. If the British control Lake Erie, retreat the American front marker 1 town. Otherwise, attack American ships. Well, retreats. And now they got 1. See, all they need is another one. So we have to attack here, which is not a fort. So no matter how many resource points we get, 2, which is 1, we're going to attack here. 4, and we got lucky and pushed them back. Okay, that doesn't really matter because they could attack, and if they both succeed, it's over. So 4. We flip markers over. Let's see. Shoot, these are all forts. Nope, that's not a fort. And okay, let's flip that one. Okay, now we go to turn 3. Come on. 5. All right, 3 resource points. Okay, that's a -1. Attack northeast front again. Failed. Northeast front again. Succeed. -1 is 4. Succeed. Push him back. He's now in a fort. And let's go for the lake. 5. Ship battle. Yep, change control. Good deal. Now we do the British turn. 1, and we are on a odd turn. Attack the Americans front of Northeast and St. Louis fronts. All right, here we go. Attack here. Oh, barely won. And now here. Oh, failed. Good job. Good deal. We held them firm. Okay, now what do we get here? 5. We get 3 more. Good. All right, attack here again. I'm going to keep that battle going. 3. Yes. All right. Now attack on the Niagara front. 2. Failed. Let's attack again. 6. Yes. 6 -1 is still 5, which we still win. All right, now let's see what they get. 4. All right, they get to flip over 2 more to regulars. All right, let's see. I don't think it really matters. They're all forts, so they're all going to be -2. All right, turn 5. 5, 3 more. All right, well, we got to push past here. That's a -1. 4, -1 is 3. We still win. Move, yes. Now, let's determine where we want to attack. Because that's a minus. It's 2, -2, -2. All right, we got 2 to go. 3 -2 is not going to cut it. Still attack here. 3 minus, no, failed. Odd turn for the British. 3. Odd turns. If the British control Lake Champlain, which they do not, retreat the American 1 marker. Otherwise, attack the ships here. All right, so that's what they're going to do. Roll and 6. Easy. Oh, American Navy. Come on, boys. All right, now let's see what we got. Turn 6. And roll away 1 resource point. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's attack here. 5. Push them back. Yes. All right. And now the British turn. Even is a 1. Even, defend, attack the front markers along Niagara and the northwest. Okay, northwest attack. 4, succeeded again, captured. Niagara, we got a -1. No, failed. All right, turn 7. Okay, because that's a -2 die roll. If I push him back into there, yeah. All right. Well, let's see how many firsts we get. 4. We get 2. Well, we have to attack here, so that's a -1. No go. Attack again. No go. Failed attack. British turn. All right, 2. And we are on an odd turn. The British control Lake Erie. Retreat the American northwest front 1 marker, otherwise attack the ships. I'm like, well, I can't really go any further than that, so we disregard that. And we move off to turn 8. And what do we get? 6. Okay, we get 3. All right, well, we're going to attack the northwest front. That's -1. Come on, boys. Yes. Keep the momentum going. -1 again. Come on. No. 1 more attack. Let's go. Yes. 5 - 1 is 4. We advance. Okay. Yes. All right. Now, let's see. Odd turn. Even turn. Sorry for the British. Even. Attack the American marker on the northwest and the Niagara fronts. Okay. Well, we'll attack here. That's a -1. Is 2. No advance. Attack here. -1 still. 4 - 1 is 3. Successfully attacked us. Which makes it even worse because now I have to do -2 there. All right, turn 9. 3. That's 2 resource points. -2. This is... Well, let's attack here and see if we can get that flipped over. 4. 4 - 2 is 2. No advance. All right, let's try it again. 3. Not even close. All right, British control the darn lakes too. All right, British turn. Odd. 2. Lake Erie, which they do control Lake Erie, so we retreat this 1 mark. Okay. All right, turn 10. All right, halfway through. Come on. 5. We get 3 resource points. I wish we got 5 resource points. All right. Let's attack the northwest. Not even close. Come on. Come on. 6. Well, at least we were good for 1. And now the British turn. 2 even. Defend the capital and attack the American front markers occupying adjacent or 2 towns away from, York. 1 2. No. 1 2. No. All right. They do nothing. All right. Turn 11. 1 resource point. All right. Well, we got 1 resource point. Well, let's just attack him. Yeah, not even close. -2. Failed. British turn. 4. We flip them over. The ones that are not. There's this one. And that one. Okay. Now let's go to turn 12. Even turn. Come on, boys. 4. 2 resource points. This is -2. That's a 3. Well, let's attack that one. Attacking here, -1. 5 -1 is 4. Successfully attacked him. So now we got one more resource point to use. And we need to control the lakes. I got to get the lakes at some point. Let's attack Lake Erie. 1. That was a horrible roll. British turn. 4. Well, they flip over. They all are flipped over already. Oh, nope, this one. Okay. That's the only one we can flip. Let's go to turn 13. All right, come on, boys. 2, 1. Shit. Okay. -2. Been rolling so poorly. Let's do northeast front. Push them back in there. -1, 4, 3. Still got them. Still 1. All right. Okay, -2 on that one. And we got one more resource point. Where are we going to do it? That one I'm not worried about. We have -1 there. He's got -2, -2, and -2. It doesn't really matter. Well, since it doesn't matter, we'll attack here again. -2. Oh, not a chance. British hold firm in the town of York. Okay, British odd turn 4. Turn the markers over. We only got 1. Holy shit. That's not good. That's a -3. We have to roll a 6 to capture that. 14. 1 resource point. Well, we'll spend it wherever. Let's attack here, St. Lawrence front. 2. Nope. No go. British turn 4. We'll flip it over. They're all flipped over already. Turn 15. See, I never use these. Maybe there's a strategy I'm missing. 4. We get 2 resource points. Attack here. 6 -2 is 4. Pushed him back. Oh, yeah, that would have been perfect. -3. That would have given us a 3. I have to roll a 6. All right, we'll attack here. 3 -2 is 1, and that is a failed attack. Odd turn for the British. 4. We know what that one is. We've been getting a lot of 4s. We flipped that one over. Let's go to turn 16. 2. 1 resource point. Well, let's see if we can wrestle Lake Champlain. 6. Yes. All right. British turn 6. Turn 17. Whoop, we're not there. Turns 16. Even turns. Reduce American regulars by 1 player's choice. Nope, no regulars. 17. Let's concentrate here, I guess. Attack there. Yeah. 1 resource point. We're going to attack there. Three -1 is failed. British 6. Oh, shit. Peace occurs. Again. Oh, well. We got peace occurring again, but this time we did not do very well point-wise, because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would have been 8 points, which would have been a loss, but we got peace broke out amongst the fighters. So we are, let's see, 10 or less. Yeah. So that is, we're done with that one. We have finished. And I guess we're going to call that an episode. And we'll be back with another Tabletop Tuesday next Tuesday. And we will, well, not next Tuesday. It'll be the Tuesday after next Tuesday, since this one will be put out next week, Tuesday. Pacific War 1942. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you feel like you should or can. I would appreciate it. We're growing slowly but steady, and I greatly appreciate all subscribers who like enjoying a little time on the computer. So that will be it for this episode. So as always, I'm Captain Jake, wishing you fair winds and following seas. Until next time.